An interesting little bit of information has recently been doing the rounds, courtesy of none other than Call of Duty streamer and Teflon trousered slippery slider, Joe Blow. He had something very interesting to say on one of his streams recently regarding Call of Duty and what changes we could be seeing in the game, and sooner rather than later. Now, I didn't get the opportunity to play over the St. Patrick's Day period, so I didn't get the chance to use the special St. Patrick's Day one-shot sniper build they snuck into the game. But by all accounts, it's got the Warzone players salivating at finally being able to one-shot players with a sniper rifle in Warzone 2. I watched the Iceman Isaac's recent stream with the one-shot sniper, and watching his stream it almost looked like some of the Warzone 1's magic was finally starting to shine through again. With the slightly faster movement now, improved plating up speed from the Season 2.5 update, and now with the one-shot sniper being the icing on the cake. As an avid assault rifle sniper or SMG sniper build user myself in Warzone, this two-shot sniper mechanic they come out with Warzone 2, along with some drastic changes to TTK and movement, pretty much forced me out of my preferred playstyle, and as such, the Warzone 2 title itself. These changes implemented in Warzone 2 overnight drastically affected the enjoyment I could get out of Warzone each time I played, so I pretty much stopped playing. I know it's nice to switch things up now and then and try new playstyles or weapons, but you should never really force a playstyle that doesn't fit or suit how you play. And they had basically tried to reinvent the wheel when all we wanted was Warzone 1 with some map choices and some new weapons. And this is where Joe Blow comes in. Talking on one of his streams, he had confidently claimed that Warzone 2 Season 3 will have some of the changes we've all been asking for since Modern Warfare 2, and Warzone 2 was released nearly 6 months ago now. He claims that one-shot sniper rifles and movement buffs are on the way, and could be coming as soon as Season 3 update on April the 12th. If he is right, are we starting to see a sharp U-turn in Activision's stubbornness and unwillingness to listen to the community and the player base at large? I for one hope so. And the recent change to plating mechanics with being able to run and open doors while plating, the loot backpack system seeing an overhaul, is a good start. But for me, I really do feel all of this could be too little too late, even if we were to get a complete overhaul to the inbuilt systems within the game. Bringing back one-shot snipers, improved movement speed, faster ADS, slower time to kill, less bugs, and a new shop HUD. Even if they make all these changes right now, they are still, at least to me, trying to put small plaster over a massive size hole. The real fun vacuum in the Call of Duty franchise is something far more ingrained, deep within the code and woven through the very fabric of the whole franchise, and most likely is the whole vehicle and driving force behind nearly all choices in the Call of Duty games. Why would Activision waste time doing all the hard work to research, develop, test and create an original, inventive and fun experience when they can just copy and paste what's gone before and then utilise underhanded engagement tactics to try and keep people on the game for as long as possible? Techniques like this are better for the bottom line and better for the company right here and now. So why run the risk of trying to be original and possibly failing when you can just reskin an already popular formula or format just enough to make it not too obvious to the customer base that's basically just the same game that's been out before, but with this time even less effort spent on features and with ever more egregious money-making tactics and psychological techniques to cause addict-type feelings in its player base. There are more examples of this type of technique the world over. For example, when eBay wanted to change its colour scheme many years ago now, they changed the colour suddenly and drastically all at once. They were immediately met with backlash because no one wanted or liked the change they'd made. So eBay reverted the colours back to what they were originally with a half-out apology to the community. But what eBay then proceeded to do was to gradually change the colour shade of the website in the background, subtly changing the tone of the website over many months until they were back at the colour that nobody wanted and that everybody complained about. But these changes made by eBay were so gradual and subtly done that no one even noticed enough to complain. To me, this is where we are at with Activision. They have gradually been taking away features and content over years now, reducing their own workload, saving time and wages, effort and money. Or maybe they've been working just as hard as they ever have been, but instead of giving us a full game at launch, they hold the content back. Confident that they have trained us over the years to expect even less every year, at launch. Then with the content already made, dripping the already developed content that is sitting in our game files already back to us at a premium price or over an extended period of time. All engineered to artificially manufacture engagement and a drug withdrawal type feeling in its player base. Starting from such a content starved position we're in now also makes it appear that we'll be given lots of content over the year, when in reality they've just been gradually starving us for so many years. When they throw us a breadcrumb, we feel indebted and thankful to them. For me, nothing will ever change if the people we have now are still in charge of the franchise in the future. And I believe Call of Duty needs a new direction, a new owner, and a new way of thinking to get the ship back on course. And that all starts and ends with skill-based matchmaking attempts to manufacture an addictive experience with the sole aim to siphon off as much money from its player base as possible. But that's just my thoughts, and I want to hear what you think. So let me know down below, and don't forget to press the thumb thing and slap that dong to see more of me in your timeline. Have a good one, and I'll catch up with you again soon.